What up, YouTube fam? How's it going today? How's everybody doing? Today is Monday the 25th. Today I want to talk about investing. Yep, investing. And it's a wide array of avenues that could be covered under that word. But investing, are you doing it? Are you setting yourself up for your future? Are you building your wealth? What are you doing to make yourself better? Take care of your future. Anything from a 401k at work, or investing in the market, or in real estate. All right, let's talk about part of my journey and people in general, if you're doing it. I won't lie, I had not been investing for as long as I've been working in the workforce. And I hate that, as the saying goes, if I'd have knew then what I know now. What brought me to investing? 2020, COVID, and everything with the world shutting down. A lot had changed for a lot of people and everything, and when COVID took a lot of stuff from a lot of people, including myself, it gave me time to sit down. I knew I was always interested in investing and being, getting involved in the stock market and any other avenues I could find out. But that finally happened, gave me the time to sit down. And actually, thank goodness for YouTube, because I sat down and started watching videos, learning, and just going down the wormhole, as they say. And I started just getting more involved in learning. And what I have learned, two of the best ways to build wealth is through real estate investing and stock market investing. And it's powerful, man. Like, if you are not doing it, please get involved in it. I know a lot of people say I can't invest, I can't afford to invest, all kind of stuff like that. But believe me, what I've learned since 2020, you cannot afford not to invest. It's one of the most powerful tools out there. And if you remember our recent inauguration and the election that was going on and everything, two of the Republican senators were guilty for dumping stocks and stuff like that. And that tells me a lot of things. I mean, anybody who knows about money or has money, one way or another, it all comes down to investing, whether it is real estate or whether it is through the stock market. And believe me, again, when I tell you, it is a powerful tool. And for the people that's not doing it, you cannot tell me you go through your every week, your every month, or every year process of spending money and not having nothing to show for it. Which I was guilty of too, but a lot wiser nowadays, been wiser. But like I said, just thank goodness for me, COVID brought me and introduced me to the stock market world. And I found that a couple of my friends are involved in it, which makes me proud. And recently I've been showing my son and his lady friend on getting into the stock market and investing. But yeah, you can't afford not to do it. I mean, if you're not doing it, learn about it. Again, YouTube is a powerful tool to get involved in it. And there's several platforms. It's not how it used to be back in the days when it was strictly done. You had to meet up with somebody and they basically did it for you, or it was all really truly just paperwork. But now, I mean, you got just platform after platform. The ones I personally use are Stash, M1 Financing, Webull, I also have a Vanguard as well as a Fidelity account that I didn't take advantage of when I was working one of the corporate jobs I had. But man, as I've gotten older, and like I said, over the last year, learning everything I learned about it, like it is just, it was like, man, I wish I jumped into it in my 20s. And but better late than never. So to the ones that's been doing it, kudos to you. It's, you guys already know. To the ones that's not doing it, please take heed to what I'm telling you and get started. And once you see how your monies can grow and the ways it can grow, like you'll say the same thing. What have I been waiting on? And so like with investing, again, you got real estate investing, which is one of the most powerful tools, but the stock market just as well. As well as you can real estate invest through the stock market, which are called REITs, REITs, which is real estate investing trust. And other parts of the stock market, I mean, you got your general stock and you build your shares or whatever, and you also have what is called index funds, which is a group of stocks. One of the easier ways of investing, because you get a group of stocks, and typically what is called the S&P 500, NASDAQ, or the Dow. There's quite a few of them, but those are the three. Those are the three typical ones that you may have heard of. Excuse me. But it's just funny now when I watch the news and everything, and you see the little symbols for the stock market over in the corner. I mean, I'm always paying attention to those now, so it's funny how life changes. But I mean, my mindset is different now, and like I said, just in the time I've been involved in the stock market, just seeing the growth of my money and learning the different ways I can grow my money. And I mean, it's one of those things, truly, if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. It really isn't no excuse. You know, me growing up, I know we didn't have YouTube back in the days or whatever, and hell, Google or any of that other stuff, but you know, I know we just had encyclopedias, but it ain't no excuse no more. The internet is a powerful tool when used correctly. YouTube is a platform that personally has taught me how to do a lot of personal projects, but again, it's what brought me to the stock market, and I am so grateful that I did join. But yeah, joining one of those platforms amongst a few others, everything we do nowadays is what, pretty much handheld device. Everybody pretty much has a cell phone and internet access. I mean, there is no excuse. All those platforms I named, including Robinhood as well, it's by phone, easy to use. There's no thought behind using them, and you know, your monies can be transferred through your bank account. I mean, there's no excuses. Literally, everything else you do on your phone, you can do with one of those platforms on your phone. But yeah, you just get invested. You know, it's kind of a self walkthrough when you first join. They'll even give you suggestions, but having shares of stock in certain companies, typically, you know, one of the smarter things to do is invest in what they call blue chip companies, your everyday household name companies. And I mean, anywhere from, if you're a shoe head, Nikes, I mean, Adidas, you name it, everyone has a stock. Excuse me, your everyday household stuff from Johnson and Johnson products, your everyday store that you shop at, Target, who else? Who am I thinking? Literally like Sears or whoever, you name it, they have stock, and you can invest in that company. And those companies are known as companies, again, as blue chip companies, but they've stood this test of time, meaning you know, depending on how much you know about the stock market, it goes up and down. But typically, if you stay invested in the companies for a while, 9 times out of 10, hell, I even want to say 10 times out of 10, you know, you come out ahead. It's just about spending time in the market, not trying to time the market. But also, when you invest in those companies, not only do your money grow with being involved in those stocks, a lot of these companies also pay you what is known as dividends, and that has become one of my favorite things. I mean, and what that is, they'll pay the shareholders a little percentage just for being an investor in that company. And again, it's become one of my favorite things because a lot of these companies, they'll pay you out typically quarterly, about every 3 months, and a lot of companies out there as well. Typically, a real estate investment company, again, a REIT, they'll a lot of times pay you monthly, which, oh my goodness, it's just nothing like seeing dividends or money like hit your account every month or every quarter. But pretty much I just invested right back into that stock to continue them to grow, because the more stock, the more shares you have in the company, the bigger the dividend payments. It's just a beautiful thing. And a lot of times what I've learned through the years, through the year, as you spend time in the company and your dividends grow and you reinvest, a lot of people won't keep their money in a bank because those dividends, the dividend yields, they pay more than what your money would do in your bank account. So if you go look at your bank accounts and see how much they pay you, like yearly or whatever, what the percentage is, it is low. I also bank with about 3 different institutions, and when I went back to look at mine, yep, there it is. Like, man, the money they're getting you or giving you for their dividend, I mean, it's little to nothing. But if you have your money in the market, it grows like at a faster pace. You actually see your money working for you. And your money that sits in the bank, you know, they say it's good to have an emergency fund in there. But other than that, with the cost of inflation, you actually lose money. The value of your money actually goes down. So something to look into for people that don't know. But I'm glad I learned it. And like I said, the dividends I've been collecting ever since I've been involved in the market is just awesome. So but yeah, again, there's many avenues to the markets, from growth stocks to dividend stocks to both, and just getting involved in it, man. I mean, anybody literally can do it. People I've followed on YouTube, I mean, it's some young people on there that makes me proud to see, you know, they're doing the wise thing at a young age. And I'm in my late 40s, and like I said, better late than never, but I'm glad I found it. And like I said, it made me a believer of watching what my money has done over the last year. And I have been spreading the word to everybody I know. So hey, you got any questions, definitely like my page, subscribe to it. I'll definitely make myself available to all I can to either get them started or give them some information to, you know, to get them going in the right direction. But again, to the people that say you can't afford to do it, that was my mentality a long time ago. But absolutely everybody blows money on something, whether it's food you like or that little item you buy at the shopping mall or whatever. I mean, we all blow it, and in a matter of time, you look back and you won't even know what you blew the money on. But no excuses, man. If you want to get yourself out of the hole, this is one way of doing it. If you want to, you know, try to do something to secure your future, this is one way to do it. Like I said, I'm trying to spread the word. I've seen a couple of my friends on Facebook over the last couple of weeks talking about it. So that made me real happy knowing that, people I love and care about are doing the right thing. And believe me, do it. It will change your life. If you want to secure your future, this is one of the ways of doing it. All the people in the world that have money, even the people that's filthy rich right now, your Bill Gates, your Elon Musk, all these people are multi-millionaires and billionaires, and they're still investing in the stock market. So what does that tell you? So better late than never. You need to jump on it. Feel free to hit me up, comment. Like I said, I'm here to talk about it with anybody. Like I said, I'm happy I've learned, and I can't do nothing but spread the information I've learned. I am still learning more advanced stuff in the market, but I'll be damned if I don't do everything I can in my will to secure my future and stuff like that. I mean, you got to take your matters in your own hand. This is one way to do it. So I got certain people in my mind. I know you're stubborn or whatever, but you better jump on this stuff. It is one of the most powerful things I have personally ever seen, and I'm not about to stop now. And I'll spend the rest of my years investing and building passive income, which is that makes me excited every time I say that word or see what the dividends are doing. And that's the goal in life, to build your wealth and be able to build that passive income so you can live the rest of your days comfortably. So I'm working on it. You should too. But again, like my page, subscribe to it. I love you guys. I hope you take heed to this message. It's just something I learned. I'm trying to share with anybody, and let's do it, man. Change your life. 2021, baby. So, all right. Take care.